Dear supporters, I am reaching out to ask you for your help in taking Watch ACTV to the next level. With your generous donation to our GoFundMe campaign, we can make the crucial switch to a new platform that offers incredible benefits to both our network and our viewers. Firstly, the new platform allows for easy subscription via credit card and PayPal, making it accessible to viewers in international markets who were previously unable to join us. Additionally, we will be introducing a live component that will revolutionize how subscribers are able to engage with our content. Moreover, the new platform provides powerful marketing tools built right in, enabling us to reach a wider audience and to grow our community. And with this emphasis on community engagement, we'll be able to foster deeper connections with our viewers. A Connection TV. To make this transition possible, we need to raise $6,000. Your donation will not only facilitate the platform switch, but will also offer a soft rebrand for our company, ensuring that Watch ACTV continues to evolve and thrive. Please consider contributing to our campaign and be a part of our journey towards a brighter future for Watch ACTV. Thank you for all of your support throughout the years, your comments, your tweets, your shares. They all mean the world to us here at Watch ACTV. Thanks again. What is going on, beautiful people? It's your boy here, Wesley from Making Connection TV here on YouTube, the one place on the World Wide Web where we actually adopt similar connections despite our differences. And welcome to my channel. If this is your first time seeing me, definitely follow me on all social medias, Twitter and Instagram at A Connection TV. Listen, I want to get into episode 35, the season finale of Love Island Season 6 USA version. Yes, this is my first season. My first time even really caring to watch the show, and I watched it all the way through. Thank you to all of the love and support you guys been sending me my way for this tumultuous time that I'm going through. But hey, we're going to get through these videos, and I appreciate you guys for wanting to even watch, right? So first of all, the concept of Love Island is just so amazing to me. It's not fresh, but it's fresh to me because it's been out 6 seasons and they have different versions, but it's a fresh take on reality TV. And this particular season that I watched gave me what I feel is lacking in a lot of today's reality TV, and that's raw emotion, that's human to human love, because the brotherly bonds and the sisterly bonds were on overload. And it was just so nice to see men being able to hug each other, pat each other on the back, kiss each other on the cheek, lift each other in the air, smack each other on the ass, give each other advice, really be there for each other, cry on each other's shoulders. I've never seen this amount of brotherly love on any reality show. And maybe I just don't watch too many things regarding reality, but from Real World to Love Island to Big Brother to the Amazing Race to just so many different reality shows, I've not seen this kind of brotherly love. It's just unheard of, and at least for me anyway. And I just simply adored everyone that came on this particular show, except for Leah. I don't really care for Leah, and didn't really care for Serena. Those two women just, I don't know, they weren't like the others. Let me just say that. They were not like the others. My favorite woman throughout this entire season is Janae. My favorite man throughout this entire season is Cordell. Yes. But anyways, let's get into this review because I want to talk about it. Okay, they drink to the final four. Nicole and Kendall have a chat. Nicole cries, saying that she's missing Kayla and the fact that they're still on the show. A lot of individuals on social media have this like anti-Nicole, anti-Kendall thing. And to be honest, I'm not sure where it stems from. People were in the comments saying, oh my God, I can't believe that you can't tell that Nicole and Kendall are so fake. But in all actuality, like in all honesty, everyone is really acting the same like everyone else in terms of like their amount of love that they're given, their amount of great sayings and great scripts and speeches and all. Everybody's doing all of that at this point. You know what I'm saying? Even freaking Miguel is able to articulate in a very professional way how he feels about someone. And he's with the loves and all of that too. They're kissing all over the place. They're all acting the same. There's not been an eye-opening situation that occurred with Nicole that will make me feel like she doesn't really care for Kendall, and vice versa. So I'm not really sure why the disdain is there from the public, but it is there. And you know, people were like, "Oh, Nicole and Kendall's face when Miguel and Leah were chosen. They were so shocked." And I can understand why they were so shocked, because even Leia and Miguel were shocked. You know what I'm saying? So why would they not be shocked? You think you have Kayla and Aaron, you know, the day oneers, right? And they've explicitly showed their love for each other, even through the adversity and controversy of the Casa situation. They stayed together. Serena and Cordell, day oneers, they stayed together through their controversy and all of that. But the hate was not as hateful for Cordell as it was for Aaron. And that's crazy to me. I just don't understand. I don't see why people were so angry. I just don't get it. Maybe people were just annoyed with Kayla because she cried every time, and I get that. But you have Kayla, who's a crier, and you have Serena, who's just mean and rude. You know what I'm saying? So like, why are we championing someone who's mean and rude and throwing plates on people, but we're not championing someone who's able to emotionally show their feelings by crying? I don't know. I just think that that's just weird. I don't know. Both women are valid in their feelings, but why are we championing one over the? I don't know. But it is what it is. Y'all have y'all favorites. Y'all made it poignantly clear as we see towards the end of this. Miguel and Leia are happy. Miguel and Leia are giving friend vibes at the end of this. That's just my personal opinion. Janae and Kenny speak, saying that he hasn't dealt with his emotions this much ever. They get a text in the bed and they are not in the mood to yell about the text. I thought that was really cool. We wake up the next morning and they get a text and they're like, "Oh, we got a text." I wonder how long they have to film, because especially after the day dates, like when they went on the day dates, baby, you could just tell all of them were tired. Their whole energy was like, "Oh my God, we're still filming this show." Like, "Oh, welcome back, guys." Like, Nicole and Kendall were through. Leia and Miguel were through. Yay, tell us about it, everything. I thought that was hilarious. Kendall's, I made a comment about Kendall's butt. I mean, he's just, oh, Jesus. Kendall and Nicole go parasailing, and they kiss afterward, like they're on the yacht and they're kissing, and then they get to go to this private island. I feel like Nicole and Kendall had the best date in terms of like set changes, right? Because let's be clear, the production of this show is so elevated, so commercial, so glam and glitz, so high spotlighted, so like it just is illuminating everywhere they go. And shout out to the people behind this production, set design, lighting, sound, camera, all of that, because this is award winning kind of level of production. Like I just, from the parasailing, the drones that was capturing them in the air, to the cameras that was capturing them on the water. Like I've not seen one staff man, one cameraman ever. And if this is all remote controlled camera shooting, insane. Just in freaking sane. Okay. Just, oh my God. I wouldn't have done the parasailing. I'm not a fan. I mean, I remember seeing this social media video where the women were parasailing and sharks were below them. No thanks. Fiji, no thanks. I'm not here for none of it. But you know, it was a cute little date. It was cute. It was cute. Kendall is scared to tell Nicole he loves her. Nicole cries, telling him how she feels. He finally says, "I love you" to Nicole. Nicole looks shocked. Nicole says, "I have a lot of love for you." Baby, let me tell you. Let me tell you. Nicole's face when she heard the words "I love you" or "I have love for you," I'm in love with you. However he phrased it. She was completely shocked. Like, what? And her face was very telling of a lot of things. And right, I don't know her. So, but you know, the way that I'm interpreting it, right? Either she's like another Serena, jaded, scorned, and don't really know how to handle, you know, her feelings because of her past experiences. Or that face told me like, oh my God, like I really, oh my God, this dude loves me. Like, what the hell? Like now I really have to like, what? Oh my God, not on TV, like, oh, embarrassed, kind of like, you know? And then I got the I don't feel the same way vibe. But when she said, I have a lot of love for you, I was like, baby, that's not the same thing. That's not the same thing. And you can tell that Kendall's face was just so hurt by it. And I felt crushed for him. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, damn, you professing your love on this TV show with this girl. And she's like, I have a lot of love for you. I'm like, oh, boy, that was so cold. Leah says, thank you to Janae and Serena. Janae says, we are sisters for life. The girls dance. The girls had a little dance, and I thought that was cute. What does PPG stand for? I have no idea what PP, Pearly, P now, girls. Powerpuff Girls. Is that what that is? Maybe that's what that is. PPG, Powerpuff Girls. Oh, I remember seeing the Powerpuff reference when I went onto Twitter. That has to be what it is. That has to be what it is. I never really watched the Powerpuff Girls, so whatever, but I saw the reference on Twitter. So that's probably what PPG is. Listen, I don't know where the Trinity came from with these three women and why the public loves them so much. I've watched every episode. They don't have live feeds, but the stuff that I've seen on every episode versus what y'all have seen on every episode, and y'all are championing these three women. Like, I'm like, when did they become this? Was this like episode 28? I'm so confused. There's 35 episodes to this season. And I'm like, I don't recall them being besties from the get. Like, what episode did they determine that they were like the Powerpuff Girls? And then when did the public just fall in love with these three to make them the top three? Like, I was so lost. I really am. I watch this shit every day. And I'm like, what? Like the only time I remember like there being like a sisterly bond was when Serena had Leia's back when Liv was coming for her with the whole I took a back seat to get Andrea out. Girl, you did not take no back seat. What are we talking about? And then of course the whole thing was explained, we'll do it, and back seat wasn't the best language to use, and we'll do it. Girl, you knew what you meant by saying back seat. You didn't want Rob to realize that you had a real play in Andrea going home, but you did, like, and all the girls did. And at the end of the day, they wanted Janae to stay. So it is what it is. But like, I don't understand the whole three Trinity thing. I don't. Like, when I think of Holy Trinity, I think of Rogue, Storm, and Jean Grey. Janae would be Storm all day. Um, Perfect. Janae would be Storm all day. Serena would be Rogue, and Leah would be Jean Grey because she likes to play mind games. She's very like she'll mind you all day. I'm here for it. But whatever. They love each other. I love the fact that they love each other. It's great. Leah and Miguel go on a date. Leah actually looked cute. I was shocked. Miguel looked good. He always does. Kendall and Nicole come back. Kendall tells the guys about him saying, I love you. Kendall looked hurt when he told the guys that she didn't say it back. Nicole's so bad for not saying it back. She cries. Kendall cries in the confessionals. Leah and Miguel go ATV riding. Child, this whole commercial was okay. The way that they walked up to the ATVs and they were there, they saw the ATVs like 10 miles away. But when they walked up to it, they were like, oh my God, the ATVs. We're going to go riding. I was like, girl, I'm like, what is happening? What in the commercials is going on here? Every set piece, every date was a set piece. It was very high production, very, very high production. And I'm not hating on that. I'm just saying I want to know, I just want to know how they need to do a documentary on how the Love Island is shot. Cause I'm really, 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 really intrigued because usually you have cameramen everywhere. I never saw a cameraman. And then like, who is guiding these people as they're filming this because they're always on 1,000 every shot except for that night when everybody came back from the dates because they were tired. But they're always on like, oh my God, we got a text. She got a text. Oh my God. Oh, I love you. What are we going to do now? Oh my God, I'm crying. Like it's always on 1,000. Every freaking scene, even in the makeup room, girl, what are you gonna do today? Are you gonna? Did he make you breakfast? It's very. I don't see how they're able to do that 24/7. So in my mind, I'm like, how are they getting amped to do this? Because people have to be on set somewhere in the closet saying, "Speak up louder! Come on, guys, give it to me! Act like you just won $1 million." I'm so interested in how this show is literally shot. Oh my God. But moving on past that. Okay. Uh the views of their dinner was epic, but the whole time I was trying to figure out where the cameramen were. Like I knew when the drones were there, but then I'm like, how are they getting these close ass shots, these over the shoulder shots? And how are we hearing the audio? Where are their mics? I don't see the mic pack no more. I just was very shocked at how this was shot, and I just wish I knew. Okay. Cordell and Serena looked good. They get into the car now. They come down and like these awesome red and black joints. Like Cordell is fine as hell. He's so fine to me. And Serena, I just wish she was able to get her hair done. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because those braids are fried. 6 weeks with those braids, they were fried. But it is what it is. They look cute together, right? Cordell and Serena looked good. They get into the car. Cordell is so freaking funny. His narration of the love of Corina. Cordell says he's always wanted to do this. They see a recap of their journey. The recap was great. Now, let me tell you, I have never, that I can recall, seen a moment between two black people on prime television on an A1 well-produced show where black people just look so fucking rich and amazing. Like the fact that they were able to have this set, like it was a whole set with the car and the freaking movie thing and the lights in the trees behind them and like just the light, their skin looked so rich and brown and just. First of all, no one in any of these dates had any food in their mouth. So I was just like, I was really in my mind like, okay, are they here to enjoy the date? Or are they here, why are they not eating anything? I was so confused. And then I was like, maybe the people are telling them not to eat, but like, what? I was so lost. But the whole like pickup truck with the blanket and oh my God, it was so gorgeous right away. Cordell and Serena got the best date. Right a freaking way. I was a bit perturbed that they didn't set change with them because they set change with Nicole and Kendall. You know, I wanted a two set situation because it felt like, you know, we got the ATVs, then we rode to the mountains. We went parasailing, then we went to the private island. Cordell and Serena just got the pickup truck. And I was just like, okay, even though this was fantastic, do not get me wrong. This was tens across the board. Then when the flame dancers came out and they sat on the harp, what the hell? Oh my God. I don't know if any of the other seasons were like this, but the fact that first off, the top four are all minorities. What the hell? You know what I'm saying? And then black, beautiful black, to get this level of, I'm still dumbfounded and shocked and, you know, just confused at how this was able to be, like, just phenomenal. And seeing their recap was amazing. You know, I guess I can accept the fact that Serena just is a slow burner or whatever the hell y'all want to call it. And, you know, she needs to take her time or whatever. And they're here now. And all that's great. All that's great. But what I really love about Serena now is that the last few episodes, she's taking accountability for her actions and has acknowledged that she put this boy through the ringer. That in and of itself is enough for me. You know what I'm saying? Because we're not going to play dumb. We're not going to act like she was the best person. And I'm glad that she knows that she wasn't the best person. So for me, that was great. It was great. Their recap and all that was great. And then he had a moment where he said, He says, you're finally expressing your feelings instead of saying, I feel the same. Oh my God. Again, I'm not stupid. Like, I was wondering, she never, every time she spoke to him, it was always like saying, I feel, yeah, cool. Thank you. It was never like her regurgitating feelings out. And I'm so glad he acknowledged that and she concurred. Because in my mind, I'm like, am I tripping? Am I the only one that see this? But Cornell has been living it for the last 6 weeks, so he gets it and he says it and she acknowledges it. And I'm just like, oh my God, thank you. Like, I'm not just tripping here. Y'all just, I guess y'all resonate with her because y'all are all slow burners. I don't know. But like this dude has been professing his light for this girl from day one. And we get to week 6 to really like make shit pop. I don't know. Maybe that's how it works for y'all, but I'm just glad that they're in this space finally, if that makes sense. Right. Let's see, where we at? I love you, child. They stand on the heart, and I was like, this is a crazy production. Okay. Oh, I wrote that he doesn't say I love you. Yeah, Cordell is young. I don't even know if he knows what love is. But yeah, crazy production. Kendall reassures Nicole that they are fine. Kendall is a good guy to her. She says, I thought I ruined everything. He says, no, you didn't. I don't know why Kendall gives everyone the ick. I have no idea. Maybe his sense of humor is skewed or crazy or lifted a little bit with the nasty. I don't know. Maybe he's overconfident. Maybe he's always on 100 when everybody else is on a 10. I don't know why people think that Kendall give him the ick. To be honest, I love Kendall. I think Kendall is down boots one of the best dudes on there. And I think when he was in Casa, he was team boy. And all the men are, just like all the women are. When Leia did her business, all the women were there and the men couldn't understand how they were defending it. Like during the movie night, nobody went and hugged or consoled Rob as much as they should have when Leia was called out for the shit that she did. And it was like, oh, well, she's a girl, she's okay. But if a dude went and acted the way that Leia would have acted, oh, they would have been ripped to shreds. They would have been voted out the house. It would have been like, what are we talking about here? Like, it's the backwards shit for me. Like, if Cordell would have did to Serena what Serena would have did to Cordell, it would have been shits for Cordell the whole way through. The whole way through. If Rob would have been Leia and Leia would have been Rob, it would have been shits for Rob the whole way through. It's so crazy to me. It's so crazy to me how y'all act towards the women. The women get to do whatever the hell they want to do and shit on these men. And then we're just supposed to be like, oh, we love them. So backwards to me. It's so crazy. All of these dudes were fan-fucking-tastic type of dudes to be. Every single last one of the dudes that came through. The only one that had the most issues and complications was Aaron. Because he was all over the place. He was giving stereotypical dude all the way through. But and Coy was a bit much. Coy was like, I'm glad he left the first week, whatever. He was like, whatever. But like from Hakeem to Nigel, even though Hakeem and Liv was very, but all the dudes were great. You know what I'm saying? Like all the dudes were great. And the women were just like, the women got away with murder this particular season because they have a vagina. And there's nothing else nobody can tell to me because, baby, that was a mess. But Kendall reassuring Nicole was phenomenal. And of course, people are still saying bad things about Kendall. But like, if a man didn't act the way that Kendall did and acted like an asshole, like, would we have loved that instead? This man, as a black man, reassures this woman over and over. Make sure that this woman understands that she can be her however she wants to. Like, what? That's insanely beautiful. And people are... I don't get it because black men typically don't act like this. Like that's why I'm so confused. Like we're wanting our men to be more like these men on this show, and when they are like these men on these show, we say that they give me the ick and all this and then that and all this and that and that. Like you mean to tell me not one girl was Kendall championing the women on when they went on these dates? Are you serious? Are you dumb? Like what are we talking about? All the women were championing their other counterparts saying, yes, girl, it's you gotta express your feelings and you gotta see how you're feeling. You could do it, girl. Let's go. Let's go. The only reason why Serena slept outside was because Kayla slept outside. Like, let's not. Let's not. Anyways, people are so crazy. So crazy. Kenny's reactions are so phony though. Okay. So hold on, wait a minute. Okay, okay, Kenny and Janae date was the tree of life, basically, and they were full of messages. Janae cries, they sit at a table, they dance, the lighting and production was everything. So again, they're on another set. Okay, you're not gonna tell me there's not no set. Because the lighting and everything was just too controlled. Too controlled. But Kenny's reaction on everything is just so blah. Like, oh my God, here's the name. Oh my God, it's from your mom. I'm like, oh my God, Kenny, like enough. Like, I feel like somebody's in the behind the tree. Give me more. Give me more. Show your conviction. I'm like, okay. That's too much. It's too much for me. It's too much for me. But finally, we find out that Kenny is Hispanic. I don't know if he said this before or whatnot, because usually when Kenny is on the screen, I tap out. Like, Kenny is just so. I'd rather watch Miguel any day over like Miguel footage over Kenny footage. He's just so. I don't know. I don't see it. I don't see it. And so we find out he's Hispanic, Latin descent, or whatever. I never knew that. You can like people don't even know their own races, let alone, their own ethnicities, let alone, I'm supposed to know it. Like nowadays, black look white and white look black. It just, we never really know. So I don't like saying, oh, he's this when someone can proclaim to be something else, even though there's only, I'm not gonna play the race thing with y'all. Some of y'all, anyways. Serena and Cordell comes back. They are the only day ones left. Kenny and Janae come back. Nicole and Kendall look so tired. Everyone looks so tired. It was hilarious. This cast is so cute. Who was the best dressed? Oh, I did not like Janae's heart titty outfit, the red with Kenny's Marshall's look. I did not like that. Cordell with the bedazzled black belt with the red and the Serena with the black. I thought that was cute. Leia and Miguel were probably no, I didn't like they look good together, but and Leia did look cute. I don't know. Leia looks like she's 6'7". I don't know. It was just a weird look for me. For me, the best dress for the dates would be Cordell and Serena, Kendall and Nicole, Leia and Miguel, and Janae and Kenny. That's that. Janae, who has the best? Okay, so then I'm passing a lot. So then we get to the speeches. Janae speaks to Kenny in Spanish, and I thought that was so cute. I thought that was so adorable. I like that for her. And Kendall's speech was amazing. Nicole says, I love you back. And then I wrote down what does PPG stand for, and I'm assuming that it's Powerpuff Girls, but y'all let me know. And Ariana comes out, she looks amazing. I gotta reset this camera. So listen, because I'm at the end, because I was not. First of all, it was like 1,000 commercials that was getting on my nerves, and every time you want to hear something on what's about to happen, and it's like commercials, and then it comes back. I love that little beat. That's kind of like the Netflix, boom, 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 the Netflix sound. But this show is amazing, right? I love their speeches. And let's talk about best dressed that night when they were standing on the hearts giving their speeches. So best dressed for me was Janae and Kenny, that white with the white and black. Mwah. Chef's kiss. You hear me? Chef's kiss. Then right under them were Cordell and Serena. It was two different pinks on my TV, but it was a lot of pink. It was a lot of pink. But they look good. They look good. They look good. Then right below Cordell and Serena were Nicole and Kendall. I feel like that turquoise was a bit much for me, but that dress was everything. Nicole looked amazing. The reason why they're third for me is because that dress was the wrong color. There was nothing on Kendall turquoise. But if Nicole would have wore that dress, but black. Sickening. Oh, that would have been everything. That would have been freaking everything. And I was here for that. I would have been here for that. It would have been neck and neck between Janae and Kenny and Kendall and Nicole if Nicole would have had on a black dress. And then last best dress was Leia and Miguel. I don't know where this orange is coming from. And it was so boring in the front, but sexy in the back. I wasn't here for it. I felt like she could have wore something different. But they all looked good, right? As they're breaking it down, I was telling my buddy, I'm like, listen, I already know how this is gonna go. Nicole and Kendall aren't making it. And the reason why they aren't making it is because Twitter does not like them. The public does not like them. For whatever freaking reason, they do not like Kendall and Nicole. And y'all can come up with whatever y'all want to come up with. But to be honest, everyone is in the same class. I can understand the aggravation about Aaron and Kayla, but what? Like Nicole and Nick Kendall as a black man is one of the most reassuring black men. Cordell and Kendall, two of the most reassuring black men on this show. And we're giving Kendall the heck. Don't really get it. Don't really understand it. Can't nobody explain that to me. But they're the first ones booted. And I just knew that was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen. Now, where I was confused, I didn't think that Leia and Miguel was going to beat Janae and Kenny. Although Leia and Miguel shows more love to each other than Kenny shows more love to Janae, let's be clear. Janae is always overshowing and overpouring of the love. That's it. I think the only thing that Kenny showed Janae or showed me that he really had some kind of feelings for Janae, or maybe he just felt bad and making Janae feel bad, was when he was shit-faced crying and was crying on Serena and Leia's shoulders. I was like, okay, this is the first time I feel like he actually cares something about towards Janae. Like, you know what I'm saying? And his speech and all that was cute, but maybe it's just the way that he is. He's not really showing of the feelings or whatever. I digress. Leia and Miguel show more love for each other than Janae and Kenny. So I get them beating out Janae and Kenny. I just thought that Janae was really, really more loved than Leia, but apparently not. Apparently the women and the men, like the two most toxic women in the house, yes, the two most toxic women in the house, Leia and Serena, so they're pushing them to the forefront. But I already knew going in that Serena and Cordell were going to win. They're just all the rave on social media, and everyone's a fangirl for Serena, and everyone's a fanboy for Cordell because he's just so freaking nice and just so. How could you not like Cordell? I just don't see that. I don't see it. How could you not like Cordell, and how could you not like Janae? Two of the best people I've seen on reality television in a very long time. Just a very long time. And I don't even know if I can do like a top 5 of like my favorite reality TV personalities, but they're all black. They're all black. Cordell. Like what? Like Cordell is freaking amazing. Janae, freaking amazing. Kylan Young, freaking amazing. I love Kylan. I love Kylan down boots. Okay. Maybe Nurys. Nurys is just, she's not black though. Is she black? I don't know what she is. I know she speaks Spanish. Does she speak? No, she's black. I don't know what she is, but I love I love her. I love her down boots. And who could I give a fifth to? I don't know who I would give a fifth to. I used to like Naya a lot, but she's not on TV that much. Yeah, those are my top 4. Those are my top 4. 2 women, 2 men. I know there's somebody else out. Corey. I love Corey. I love Corey. I love Corey Wharton. Yes, those are my top 5. Corey, Kylan Young, Nurys, Cordell, and Janae. And I love Nelson, but I don't know if he's ever going to be back on reality TV. But those are my top 5. Love them down boots, okay? But yeah, Cordell and Serena are the winners, and I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked. I actually voted for them. I can have my past feelings and feelings about, you know, Serena's past experiences and how she acted in the house. I'm always going to have those feelings. But I love where they are now and how they present themselves on TV a lot. I'm really here for Cordell and Serena. I hope they last. I can't wait to the reunion special on August 19th to see if they're still together or not. But I hope they last. Their final dance, though, the handshake thing, that was so sexy to me. Oh, that was so amazing to me. That, like, come on. Like, Serena and Cordell, I've never seen it on reality. It was so beautiful to watch. I don't know if Love Island has ever won any awards, but this is an award-winning reality show. The feels, the love, the human connections, girl on girl, boy on boy, boy on girl. Like, it was just so freaking fantastic. The show was amazing. And I'm so shocked that I'm just finding out about her. Were the other seasons not like this? Because even Ariana was saying, like, this season had some things that we've never seen before. This season. And I was like, man, this was everything. Great cast of people. Great cast of people. I'm gushing over the show. I can't say nothing else about it. It was freaking phenomenal. That handshake took me out. And then the rhythm with it. Then she took, bitch, I love them. I love Cordell and Serena together. Like, could you imagine what that would have been like if Serena would have ate that up from the beginning? Oh, but anyways, they are where they are now. He gets the money. I'm gushing over Cordell and Serena. I love that. And their date was just so amazing. Mwah, 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 mwah. He gets the money. I thought that Serena was going to get the money because I felt like it would have been spicier to see what Serena would have decided to do. I already knew Cordell was going to split it. He gets the money and he acts like he about to run out. I love Cordell's personality. He just seems like I hope he's like amazing in real life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like some of these, people that do these reality shows or whatever, they're like amazing on TV, but then they suck in real life. I just hope he's amazing like in real life. But he was like, of course, I'm gonna split the money, duh. Split the money out this whole, duh. And then, then he laugh about it. That's so freaking good. Anyways, let's see what you guys have to say on the last video. Let's see. All right, so let's get into these comments. Sandy C says, I'm so sorry for your loss. You deserve to take all the time for yourself that you need. Thank you so much. I think all of these comments are going to be my condolences. Brooke C says, Wes, my heart is hurting for you. I was just watching an old review of yours and you were talking about how your mom was a single mom and took care of you and your brother because your dad wasn't there. This video was like 14 years old. So it's just hurting my heart to hear the news. All your feelings and emotions are valid. Look, y'all, I'm not trying to get emotional in this video. I really do appreciate it. I'm not going to be able to read all these. My condolences there. Okay. Wes, I'm so sorry for your loss. Sending you thoughts and prayers. Big hugs. I lost my dad in 2014. I'm not going to be able to read all these. So, yeah, I'm not trying to go there, but I definitely appreciate all of you so much. Let's see. Dudes, are you saying you didn't see Leia being gaslit, slandered, and gang upon? This is why we like her. She was never gaslit. She was never ganged up on. What are we talking about here? Like, are we talking about ganged up on because the girls were coming for her and stating that she took a back seat? Like, I think Leia is so calculated in a lot of her dealings that her saying backseat was on purpose. Like, you really mean to tell me she's like, oh no, I didn't mean it that way. What? No, Liv saw all throughout. Liv saw through it. Like, I'm not going there. Gaslit? Who gaslit her? What? No. Okay. Chamber, in my opinion, and probably in the minority, Janae and Kennedy for the win. Here's why. Kendall and Nicole, I have nothing to say about them one way or the other. That tells it all. Where does that come from? Miguel and Leia, I'm not sure why America likes her so much. She cannot be trusted and she says such bad things. Period. I'm here for that. Let's go. It's great. Rob was such a gentleman in this instance and forgives her. That's the right thing to do. Rob was a great guy. Like, I don't remember him I didn't watch season 5, so I don't know how he was on season 5. But if he's grown or matured, I mean, wow. When he was able to bring Leia to the side and say, I have no bad feelings toward, that was such a man. Like, You know what I'm saying? I was such a man. I feel like if any of the women, if any of the men acted like the women, they would not, the men would be shitted on. The men would be completely shitted on. What? Come on now. Stop it. Let's not. Let's not. Let's see what he says. But come on, if the shoe was reversed, guys would not be forgiven for that behavior. Period. Like, I don't understand. Like, what are we talking about here? And Miguel is just being Miguel. Facts. As for Cordell and Serena, I don't care what anyone says. You cannot convince me that she likes him. Okay. Have you been watching her body language? Half of the time she's talking, she's staring off into space. Also, I still have yet to hear her say anything she likes about him. We finally get it in the season finale, girl. We finally get it in the season finale. It's always him praising her. Facts. Yet the biggest thing is I am not a fan of rewarding such horrible behavior. Her throwing food on the floor, storming off in conversations, name calling, that was unnecessary. Really, we want to reward that? Facts. But if a dude did that, it would be over. I'm not convinced of her heart change in 2 weeks. People don't believe it that Rob has changed after he admits to his loneliness. Why should we believe Serena? Find a freaking leak. Come through, Chan Bram. 9614. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Come through. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I like that. I like that. People don't believe it that Rob changed. Okay. Anyways, the women have just been horrible in their behavior this season, except for what I can see in Janae, period. Even when she was mad, she asked for clarifying questions and still in the end gave the men hugs and wished them the best to move on. Period. Kenny in his confusion was still a gentleman. They should win. Wow. Wow. Period. Come through, Chan Bram. I'm gonna go up because I see some other ones. HBIC says Miguel is half Angolan, half Portuguese. So yeah, he's mixed. Janae and Miguel have my vote. Okay. Featuring says, sorry if I missed it. I don't think I've heard you say anything about it. What did you think about the final moment goodbye of Leia and Rob in episode 3? I thought Rob is stellar. Rob is a stand-up, stellar man. Because Leia shitted on him when it was an emotional mess. Shitted on him. So the fact that he was able to let that go and seeing the footage after realizing that Leia lied to his face, seeing the footage of the lie, Rob was still able to go back to her. And come on now, y'all not gonna tell me nothing bad about Rob. The only thing I agree with you about is I don't understand why people like Leia. That baffles me. And this is a woman saying this? This is a woman. Yours truly, Lorraine. Larea or Lorraine. How do you not see through Nicole and Kendall's fakeness in gameplay? I don't see what y'all see. Maybe they've been on other shows before and y'all know them. How Kendall gonna talk about Serena and he did the same in the twist challenge and not for a good reason? He did it to control Nicole. Red flags. The twist challenge? What are we talking about? I don't know. I don't know what that's referring to. From when Nicole came in, I got the feeling that she was going for Cordell and Kendall because she was aiming for the weakest couples at the time. Andrea went for the two strongest couples at the time. Nicole does not go for those types of dudes. She was licking her lips at Harrison and Miguel, but she wants that money. If she were to win, she'd keep it. So would Kendall. They are the only disloyal fake couple. The other ones are at least bonded in friendship. Nicole and Kendall are both insecure and thirsty. I'm not saying they need to be. They are good looking and smart. They are both super insecure. Everything they do, they say reflects it. Every facial expression screams thirsty. Wow. I don't see that. The only moment that was kind of questionable for me was when Kendall in his speech basically told Nicole to say, I love you. That was a bit jarring for me because on one hand, he doesn't care if she says it. She can say it anytime or never say it. But then on the other hand, he's wanting her to say it. And the fact that Nicole was able to say, I feel like Nicole was forced into saying, I love you. I don't know. I could be wrong. But the way that it read to me was that Kendall was like, I need you to say I love you. And I need you to say I love you right now. because I love you and I need you to love me back. I was like, whoa. That's what it felt like. Now, whether or not that was his intentions, I can't say. But I feel like Nicole said I love you because that speech said, bitch, you better say I love. Is it me or is it me? I don't know. I don't know. I guess whatever. Miss Harris is saying there's brown people all in the top four. I think that's what that means. Rob and Aaron are weird. I don't get that. The last week episode always exposed the fake. Serena playing the role hard this last week. I agree. Completely different version of Serena has arrived. Okay. Kenny is not feeling Janae. I'm waiting to see something real in on that girl, including her personality. She doing too much together, Mary talk, and he looking at her like, yeah, okay, girl. I got those vibes too. I didn't like Serena's attitude towards Cordell, but I like Serena and Cordell together. I hope they last. I hope they last. I really, I really do. I really hope they last. Let's go to Twitter. All right, let's get into it. Leia and Miguel are so adorable. Farewell to the beautiful Janae. She was a bright light who showed us all how to meet conflict, kindness, grace with grace. She was a big sister, a lover girl, a comedian, and matchmaker, all balled into one, and I enjoyed every second she graced my screen. I love Janae. Janae is my top. I love Island USA. After tonight, we may never see a man this mesmerizing to enter the villa again. He's the most gorgeous, charismatic, and honest player I've ever seen. Miguel Harichi, you're the king of bombshells, and you'll always have my heart. He is fine. That is a fine man. Cordell kills me. And immediately spilling the flavor, boy, get a lawyer. Hold on, wait, what?
And we posted a video, and Cheez It commented on our video. They said, Cheez It said, say hi to Cordell for me.
I have a flavor I've been thinking about. Spicy white cheddar.
Ooh. In the villa the other day.
Cordell, calm down, friend. Cordell, calm down, buddy. Yeah, like I said, let's get a lawyer, friend. A girl that wanted to be friends first, that communicated her thoughts, that never was against exploring, that never stood for disrespect. That girl, okay, another Serena lover. Literally in tears over how perfect this season of Love Island was. It was like Love Island. It was just a great season. They got their phones back. Our first crumb of content from Kenny and Janae. Got our phones back. Thank you so much to everyone for supporting us. We love and appreciate you all so much. It's been such a great journey, crazy journey, and you'll be hearing more from us soon. K-Rod 223. Is that his Instagram? Let's see if that's his Instagram. You know, I'm about to be corny and just like be on the hunt. Let's see. Is that his Instagram? K Rod. Oh, he popped right up. That is Kenny. Kenny Rodriguez. That is Kenny. 148,013 posts. Come on, lad, man. Oh, Janae Craig. Oh, I gotta follow. I already followed Janae. Okay, yeah, I gotta follow Janae. Gotta follow Janae, because that's Bay. Love it. They got their phones back. Shout out to my best friend for holding my socials down. She ate the realest. Okay. The friend look a little, and the face look a little botched. Okay, now let me not do that. We did it, Joe. We did it, Joe. Yeah, they won. They look so good. They look so good together. They did. They look so good together. Leia shocked at being in the final four, and Miguel still reassuring her with you're a very good person. You're a kind soul. You deserve to be there. I love them so bad. Okay. They gave us Janae and Kenny, a Princess Tiana and Prince Naveen final date. I'm not okay. 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 So Miguel said this instead. I know there are sides to you that perhaps you are very even ashamed of, but to me, there's a blinding light that far outshines all the other shortcomings. Now that's a true love declaration. Is it really? Cordell has to be the most unserious winner we ever had. Now he forgot there was a winner. Because that shows that he was really invested in Serena and not really the show. To me, that's what that's giving. We love this trio of besties. Okay. PPG back on top and the head tilt. These are all so iconic. I love my girls. Oh, the head tilt. Okay, that was cute. They asked Janae and Kenny about the whole Connor thing. I hate hearing how much that situation hurt her. She actually showed Leia so much grace. They also asked her about Rob in this interview. Our girl cannot stand that man. Okay, let's see.
You kill me. I absolutely love your reactions. Your situation with Connor seemed like it was going strong. Were you completely blindsided by him then coupling up with Leah, who is also a good friend of yours?
Yeah, no, 100% blindsided. That one hurt. Like, I think that was the hardest L. But the problem was when we first started talking, he told us that his top two was Kayla and me. So I'm okay, I'll take second place. Like, let me humble myself and convince him that I could be first, you know? So we started to get to know each other, but it wasn't until like the boys like Kendall and everyone told me that his top two was really Kayla and Leah. So I was like, why would you say it's me and Kayla? He's like, well, originally it was Kayla and Leah, but after I had a conversation with you and Leah, I realized that you're my top two. I'm like, okay, great. So they made me feel a little bit better, but the second Rob and Leah split ways, he ran to Leah to comfort her and be there for her.
Yeah.
And he was just like, oh, like, I'm open to get to know her. I'm like, I know, buddy. I can see it in your eyes. Like, I saw it happening before the first conversation. So it just sucks knowing because I'm obviously like, I need to be optimistic, but I'm also very realistic. So like after the first conversation, he started distancing himself from me. And I'm like, just have the balls to say it. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
it's always my time. I won't waste yours. So it sucked, but you know, Leah, oh my goodness, my girl, dude, I love my girl. I was happy for them because I want to see her happy so bad. So I was like, I'll take that L to see my best friend happy. But like, I just knew. She made a joke in the kitchen one day, like how Rob was slowly getting closer to Andrea. She was like, maybe I'll just get with Connor to get back at Rob.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking it's a funny joke, like, because I'm coming over there, so funny. I'm like, wait, hold on.
Yeah.
So heads up.
Kenny slide in there. Yeah. Not interested in plants, right?
Yeah, no. I mean,
God.
I mean, when I came in, Connor and Leah, they were coupled together, but like they slept so far apart from the bed. There was no physical connection. It was.
That's why I call them collateral damage. Like, I'm like, I was so young, but you don't even know your name. Like, you can take. I'm like, I've been, and she's just taunting me. Right. Like, let that shit unfold yourself.
Where did we watch this interview at? Like this interview is like, oh man, I need these interviews. Like where the hell do you watch this? I'm so confused. Like can someone tell me? Because it's not this account. It's not this account. Where do you watch these interviews?
In the beginning, you guys. You kill me. I absolutely love your reactions.
It's not this. Okay. And the winning couple of Love Island USA are Serena and Cordell. Not only did Serena and Cordell win, but he split the money with her, and we're getting a reunion in August. Season 6, you always will be famous. All season, y'all said Janae was doing too much, but about meeting Kenny's mom, and she was gonna scare him. His mom just invited her to all the family gatherings. Yeah, that was cute. Janae and Kenny may have not won, but a black couple got first, so a win is a win. Celebrating our winners, Serena and Cordell. Love the PPG. Kenny is such a smooth operator. I'm gonna miss him and Janae on my screen. And he's like, oh yeah, I want you to be on top of me. That was cute. PPG and their men in Fiji. It looks like they're filming something. Oh, interesting. Oh, they do. Yes, they have lights and they have diffusers. And there are people there. Oh, yeah. Oh, so, but they're out in the town. That's what's going on, though. Oh, that's so awesome. Yes, I get to find it. I knew that there was lights on that beach scene with Kendall and Nicole. I just knew it. They were too bright. Oh man, that's so awesome. Oh, that's so great. I love that. I would love to be on that set. He always makes the dumb ass face and he pisses me off. Okay, the budget, the star treatment, the cinematography. This is a winner's day. Yes, let's talk about it. Okay, so I'm done with Twitter. I gotta find out those commercials. Listen, my new favorite reality show. This is my new favorite reality show. Like, just what in the world? So good. Great casting of people. So amazing. So amazing. My top 3 reality shows: The Challenge, Big Brother, and Love Island USA. Through all 3, very different. 2 of which are like competition. Well, I mean, Love Island USA is a competition challenge too, but like, wow. Love Island is the best looking reality. Like, wow. I'm sorry. I love Selling Sunset. I love Selling Sunset. Bitch, what? Oh, man. Damn. Selling Sunset, Love Island USA, and Big Brother. Because The Challenge is kind of like the same all the time. But like, bitch, in terms of like production, bitch, Selling Sunset is everything. What? Selling Sunset is gorge. Selling Sunset, Love Island USA, and bitch, Big Brother, bitch. Not from a production standpoint, but like my favorite reality shows. Because Selling Sunset eats. But I don't know, like Love Island just gives me, oh man, so good. So good. Great television. Anyways, it's been a blast doing this with y'all. Hopefully Love Island comes back with something. I don't know. Like Love Island is just so, I love Love Island. Like, oh, so good. Anyway, leave your comments below. Love y'all. Thank y'all so much. And appreciate all the condolences and stuff like that. But I can't sit in that, which is the reason why I'm like fueling this video with like high octane energy, because I can't do a video and be like, hey guys, thank you guys for watching. And I really appreciate you. Even though I'm going through so much right now, it's just been really hard. But I read all of your comments and I really do appreciate every last one of you. These last few, I can't do that. I can't do that. Every time I come on a video, I have to have my energy up, my personality right. And that's just what it gives. I appreciate the love, appreciate the support. Thank you guys for supporting. Thank you guys for watching. But you know how you can support even further? By liking this video, sharing this video on Twitter with the hashtag Love Island USA, and leaving comments. Give my stuff engagement. None of that requires a fee. Engagement, and I'm here for y'all. I love y'all. Just